So, moments ago, this just happened moments ago. So, Marc-Andre Fleury, he's an outstanding goalie. He performs night in and night out. He's a hell of a goalie. His contract was going to expire next year, and he has re-signed with the Las Vegas Golden Knights on a contract extension. His contract is now extended. And let's talk about it. So, Marc-Andre Fleury, he's a goaltender, obviously. 33-year-old goaltender, so he's not up there, but he's starting to get there. This season, he only played 46 games. He had an injury. He had 29 wins, 13 losses, 4 overtimes, and a goals against of 2.24 and a save percentage of .927. So yes, he did miss half the season, but when he was there, he was pretty good goal. Career in the regular season, he has 737 games, 404 wins, 229 losses, 70 overtimes, and 2.36 goals against and a .913 save percentage in his entire career. So, yeah, he has a good career. Definitely, to me, yeah, a Hall of Famer. He's a hell of a goalie. Playoffs this season, before the finals, they got a hell of a playoffs. 20 games, 13 wins, 7 losses, 2.24 goals against, and a .927 save percentage. Before the finals, I'm pretty sure that goals against was below 1. I'm pretty sure it was like in the 80, maybe it was at just about 1. And that goals save percentage was at like 9.4 or even 9.5 or 9.6. Fleury was outstanding in the playoffs. His career in the playoffs: 135 games, 75 wins, 58 losses, 2.58 goals against, and a .911 save percentage in his playoffs total. This guy steps up in the playoffs. He gets hot when he's in the playoffs. Like this guy, he turns it up. He tears it up. He's the big reason why Pittsburgh won their back-to-back Stanley Cups the second year. He got them through the first 2 rounds without Matt Murray, and then Matt Murray took place. He's a 3-time Stanley Cup champion, so he definitely adds. He could have been a 4-time Stanley Cup champ. He has appeared in the finals 4 times or won it 3 times. So 75% of the time, Fleury wins the cup. His current contract sits at $5.75 million for 1 more season. And at the playoffs he should be paid a lot more. This playoffs he just had. So 5.75 to me is a pretty good deal to have Fleury. His new deal is a 3-year deal. So when this came out, this was just moments ago, actually, like maybe 20 minutes ago at the latest. It's a 3-year deal, so I was like, okay, I'm like, 3-year deal. You have until he's 37. That's how old he's gonna be, because he'll be 34 this coming up season, but he still has that 1 year left on that current contract, so he'll be 35 going into that new contract. He'll be turning 35 going into that new contract. So a 3-year deal. At first, that's like, okay, I feel like he is a good goalie, but, he is getting up there in age. And I was like, well, that's basically not even starting next year. So, like, if it was starting this current season, it'll be till he's about 36. But it's till he's 37. And then I heard the cap. He's 3-year, $21 million. So he's earning $7 million per season till he's 37. So he'll be 37 by the time his contract expires. And I know you might just say, oh, that's nothing. But, the older you get, you don't No, I'm not saying you can't still be good, but you don't be as good. And I think it hits goalies more than it does players because goalies do a lot. Yes, players are on the ice to skid around, goalies stay in the same position, they stay at their net, but still, they have to make all those saves. Uh, it's a $7 million per year starting, not this upcoming season, the 2019-2020 season. This contract starts when he's 34. Well, basically about to turn 35. It's a Marc-Andre Fleury. Don't get me wrong. He's a solid goalie. What am I saying? He's a hell of a goalie. He won the cup. He's a 3-time Stanley Cup champion. Hell yeah, you want this guy on your team. But to me, it's $7 million. Yes, he's good, but is he that good? And will he still be that good then? Because he's 34. I say he start to wear off. I'm not saying to be rude. 35. He'll be 36, like 35-year-old, and he'll have $7 million when he's about to turn 35. He could have maybe one more good season. That could be the next season. After that, maybe when his new contract starts, he's not as good anymore. By the time he's 36, 37, he could be a backup goalie, and you pay him $7 million to be your backup. What happens? And I talked about this with the Hellebuck deal. Maybe this was his one good season, right? Maybe next year or this year was his last good season. What happens if he starts? He's not gonna have as good of a seasons anymore. You're now paying him $7 million to keep him, to keep a guy who might not be as good as he used to. So to me, Vegas, I honestly, I wasn't even expecting it to happen this early. I was expecting it to happen around trade deadline, to be honest. Fleury re-signs to a 3-year, $21 million deal. I'm not saying it's overpaying him because he is a hell of a goalie, but could it possibly be when that contract does kick in? Because you still have to pay Carlson, William Carlson, right? But again, they still have like $14 million in cap space, so it's to me it will depend. It depends on how Fleury plays by the time this contract kicks in, if he's still a good goalie or not. That it could be. It's not. It's to me it could possibly end up being a bad contract. Because, he's 35, 36. His record could be 0-10 with the goals against of, 0.4 point, but it's not as bad as the Carey Price deal, unless Carey Price plays amazingly throughout the rest of his contract. But, I say it could potentially become a bad contract if Marc-Andre Fleury does get worse and worse. But if he plays like he did this season, the injury, too. If Fleury only plays half a season from now, let's say the rest of his seasons, he only plays about half. You pay a guy $7 million just to play half a season. And whether or not it could be good or not. The season was injured. If he has a playoffs like he did, except for the finals. If he had a playoffs before the finals, he's definitely worth that $7 million. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. Is that a good signing by Vegas? $7 million per season after next year. Is that good? Or is that a little iffy? Let me know what you guys think about the contract. I'll see you guys in the next one.